morning, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. If anyone saw my recipe video last week, I did promise to make one this week and include the macros. So today we are making a very simple, very easy black bean and ground turkey enchilada. So I have my ingredients out here. I'm not exactly sure how long it will take me to prep this, so I'm actually going to time myself. That way, when I'm done with the video, I can insert exactly how long it took so you have an idea for dinner prep. So all you need are, I have the Carb Balance Mission tortillas. I have a thing of ground beef. This is actually 1.67 pounds. I have a can of homemade salsa verde. You can use any kind of salsa. You could also use enchilada sauce. I have 2 cans of organic black beans. Then I have crushed red pepper. Of course, granulated garlic, because I add it to literally everything. And a little bit of cumin. I don't necessarily, because I know that we have cumin in the salsa, but I feel like we could always use just like a little extra pep in these enchiladas. I went ahead and I wrote down the macros for this. So I'm making 12 enchiladas. Each serving will be a serving of 2. And per 2 enchiladas, it's going to be 45 grams of protein, 45.6 grams of fiber, and 442 calories. So overall, you're getting your fiber, you're getting your protein. I didn't do carbs, but obviously we do have the carb balance tortillas, and you know, it is what it is with carbs. I guess I don't really care. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this prepped. So come along and let me see if I can find my phone, and I'll set the timer and see how long it takes me. Okay, so I have the ground turkey browning right now. I'm gonna go ahead and open up my cans of beans and get them drained and rinsed. These are actually gonna make some pretty good size enchiladas. If you wanted to, you could cut down both calories, well, all the macros, and do this whole package. So this whole package is from Costco, and it comes with 16 tortilla wraps. So you could actually use all 16 if you want and make them just a little bit smaller. But you know, I want to make sure I'm getting enough protein and fiber and carbs, so I decided we're just gonna do 12. I'm feeling really impatient while I do this, and I think it's because I'm timing myself to see how long it's gonna take, and therefore I feel like a little impatient. I have to work on that. It's literally the easiest recipe ever. All right, so it's mostly all the way done browning. There is a little bit of grease in there, and what I do, like, you know, sometimes you can like hold the lid over and like pour the grease into the garbage can. I'm not gonna do that because I always end up spilling. So I just grab a paper towel and I'll like sop it up in a corner, and I always save the actual container that the meat came out of to dispose of it. All right. So that is all done. I'm gonna go ahead and add the black beans. I went ahead and turned this off, so it's still on the hot stove, but it is turned off. Okay, so with the crushed red pepper, I'm not measuring it. I'm just going with my heart. Same with the garlic. I actually add a lot of garlic, and then just a little bit of cumin. Like I said, there is cumin already in the salsa, so I don't really need that much. Anyways, so I'm done with that. I'm gonna go ahead and line the tortillas on the counter and get stuffing. But before I do that, I'm going to spray this down. I am putting liquid in here, so part of me is like, is it necessary? But knowing my luck, 1 or 12 tortillas are gonna stick to the pan, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play it safe. go ahead and roll it up. I will say that these are the low carb tortillas, so they're smaller. You could definitely use like a burrito size and just make them really big, because these are going to be a little challenging to roll up and to fit 12 into my pan, but I believe in myself. We're going to do it. As you saw, I actually ended up having to get out another 8x10 pan. 8x10, that's a picture frame. 13x9. I had to get another 13x9 pan. Guys, sometimes my brain, I tell you. So I'm going to go ahead and use the entire jar of salsa because we didn't do any kind of liquid in with the meat and bean mixture, which you normally do when you make enchiladas. So we'll use the whole thing. All right, friends, that's it. I have to clean up my mess. Otherwise, these are ready to go in the oven. You can add cheese to it. I am not going to. My husband and I both like different kinds of cheeses, so we can just take it out of the oven and then sprinkle cheese while it's still warm. I think that's what we'll do, but let me go ahead and show you what they look like now, and then I will also show you what they look like later on when we have dinner. As a reminder, for this recipe, per serving, which is 2 enchiladas, it's 45.1 grams of protein, 45.6 grams of fiber, and 442 calories per serving of 2. There's a lot of 4s going on. I don't know why, but let me just show you what we've made. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more recipes. As long as they're not that complicated, I would be happy to do it. I very much enjoy making easy recipes for my family, as long as it's not more than, 8 to 10 ingredients. It becomes too much. So anyways, have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.